I'm here in Central Park in New York City. Today is day 293 of foraging all of my food and medicine, and I know what some of you are thinking. Surely there's no food in Central Park. Well, I'm about to show you otherwise with 11 easy to identify beginner plants to forage. Join me. Cornelian cherry, the abundance right here in Central Park. And you can see it going to waste all over the ground here. If you want to really enjoy the cherry, you wait till it's soft, generally dark red, and almost falls off when you touch it. That's a good one. Some see a lawn. I see a salad bowl. This is violet, a very gentle and mellow green that's wonderful for salads or eating fresh. Foraging against the invasion. This is Japanese knotweed, and rather than spraying with pesticides, we can actually turn the problem of an invasive plant into the solution of our dinner. Japanese knotweed we harvest when it's in the shoots stage in the spring. Mulberry. The fruits can be very sweet, and the leaves are edible too. Looking for the young and tender growth tips like we have here, the ones that are lighter green, and where the tips break just off like that, we're talking about highly nutritious greens growing right on one of the most common trees around New York City. Pokeweed. Although this is a staple food for many in the southern United States, it's a little bit more of an intermediate experience plant to forage because you need to cook this. It is toxic without cooking, so this is not a salad green, but instead you boil it, and many people do a double boil, but it's still a very nutritious and delicious green. American nightshade or black nightshade. There is a lot of misinformation about this plant, but it's eaten by millions of people around the world. What I'm particularly going for are these black berries. They look kind of like a tomato. They're in the nightshade family. These are delicious, fresh just like that. And there's many other edible ways to get to know the black nightshade if you go further. All these people walking by, and very few of them realize that there's medicine growing in this city park. This is Plantago or plantain. One way I like to identify it is when you pull it apart, those strings will separate from the leaf. These here spikes. These spikes, if you're going to the store to buy Metamucil for the psyllium husk so that you can, go poop more regularly, you can just eat these seeds instead. These leaves are a wonderful medicine that I add to salad bowls and cook. What a wonderful gift we have in almost every city park across New York and most of the country. Within arm's reach of where I am sitting right now, we have at least a half dozen different edible and medicinal plants. Galansoga, smartweed, dock, dandelion, plantago, false strawberry, mulberry leaves behind me, dandelion, named dandelion for dent de lion, teeth of the lion. And this is a bitter plant. Bitter is medicine. In the SAD, standard American diet, SAD for short, bitterness has been bred out. But that bitterness, that's our medicine. It helps with stimulating digestion. And the simple way to make this less bitter for those of you who struggle with that, come out to the park, eat dandelion every day, 10 days in a row, and at the end of the 10 days, it'll be less bitter. Purslane coming through the cracks. This is a food that is high in omegas. Pretty unusual in the plant world. Do I eat it? Yes. Some people call this poor man's pepper, but I learned it as rich man's pepper by my friend Eric Joseph Lotus, because eating this plant doesn't make you poor, it makes you rich. You harvest these seeds, and they've got a nice wasabi kick to them. Lamb's quarters, related to quinoa actually, and also called wild spinach. When you cook these greens, it has a similar consistency to spinach. Very delicious, holds its form, and one of my absolute favorite vegetables, no matter where I'm shopping or foraging. Lamb's quarter, a real treat. This is a young basswood tree here, and you definitely know it's basswood when you see this tongue-like bract and the basswood seeds, or when it's in flower. 3 different edible and medicinal parts of this plant. You can eat the leaves. This is like a giant kale tree here when they're young and tender. You can harvest the flowers and this bract when it is buzzing with bees in the summer. That's when you harvest it for a nice relaxing tea. And then later in the year, you can harvest these seeds and actually roast them and make a chocolate-like flavor that I am yet to try. So the basswood is a real gift to explore. The mighty oak, of course, produces the acorn. If you're looking to break free from the grocery store, this is a plant friend for you. You can harvest the acorns in the fall and make wonderful food, making acorn flour, acorn meal, and acorn porridge. This year I've eaten 25 pounds of acorns, and it's changed me at my core. So there you have it. You can come to Central Park, or basically any park across the nation, and get your next snack, meal, or medicine. This really is a world of incredible abundance, and through a relationship with these plants, we can reconnect with the earth and break free from the systems that no longer serve.